old sawmill. Before my daddy started working at Duke Power, he was a logger in Salem. The Towels, that's kinfolk. He always wanted a sawmill. And a sweet lady, her husband, he unfortunately passed away, and she gave us this sawmill. And hot dog and daddy and me and mama, we brought this thing up here, and that's probably one of the favorite things of my daddy ever liked, right here, this sawmill. And this thing will start running, and we will cut wood off of it. My daddy's beehives. The one on the left side's daddy, the one on the right side's mama. He loved his bees. Got that from his daddy. Daddy's Ford 3000. Good old buddy of mine, Irvin Hensley, said, "Daggone, Dale, you got all these Chevrolets around here. Why you got a Ford tractor?" Daddy said, "Chevrolet don't make a tractor." He said, "Also, my daddy worked at the Ford Motor Company, where they built the tractors, built the first 8N tractor that came off the line, Clyde Manley. And he rode his motorcycles up there. No trailer queens back in the day. My daddy built this building with help from my mama, and a little bit of help from me. He told me one time, he said, he worked enough overtime to pay the closing costs on that house. Didn't have to get no loan on nothing. He built that building. That's where the old 61 parks. He built all this. Not that house, but that's my house. But he bought the land. That used to be my old trailer. He signed for me and Terry, up at Oakwood Mobile Homes, up there in Hickory. He brought it over here and been renting it out. And our brother from another mother, Dennis Martin, been living there 16 years. God bless him. He's a good man. My daddy worked hard at Duke Power, like all them boys did, all them men. They worked hard all their life. I don't understand it. You get asbestos and other things, and of course Dad's whole ticker comes from when he was 10 years old, but still yet hard working man. Let's walk back over here. Me and Dad was over here just not long ago, the other day. I put that blade on it for him, and he was changing the inserts on it. He rebuilt that whole motor. We brought that motor up here. Dad rebuilt that Ford motor there. Of course, there was some lively conversation about the motor being a Ford. just a couple of weeks ago, that's what Daddy was. He just had put some more inserts in it. I walked down here. I brought him a beer. I brought me one like me and him always did. Well, still do. He ain't going nowhere. But when that day that God calls him home, we were Masons together too. He raised me up there in Maiden, 592. See more light, let there be light. I love you, Daddy. My only hero. He loved everybody. He loved all his girls, all them girls. Maybe he loved my mama. He loved my mama more than anything in this whole wide world. He told me, he said, you take care of your mama. He said, I promised Walt and Pearl I'd take care of her. And I know me and Tim will. Traveling to the light. One of Daddy's hats. He loved his hats. Awesome. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for my hero, my daddy. The greatest man I ever know in my life. I got to be strong. I got to be strong. You know what that's almost like? It's almost like a welding arc. Think about it. What does a welding arc do when you weld? It bonds things together. That's what my dad was, a welding arc. He bonded this family together. He gave us whatever we wanted. He provided, he worked his ass off for every damn thing around here. And he helped people. He always helped somebody. Just like my dad right there. A log, strength, beauty. Manley. Bo Cephas, he says it the best. Proud of my daddy's name. I'll always be a Manley, and I love the Manley name. He very rarely called me Randall. He always called me son. No matter what. we'd be drinking a cold beer. I'd bring a cold beer down here. He said, "Thank you, son." My brother just rolled in. Tim Manley. Quiet. Hard-working man, just like my daddy. Dale Manley. A friend to everyone. Loved everyone. Loved his church. My hero. Love you, Daddy.